Go live. Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. Tonight I took my Dwarf II Smart Telescope outside and captured the Comet 12P. I wanted to do the live stream here at the house, but I couldn't capture the comet from here because I have some tall trees, a high hill and also houses. And I had to leave the comfort of my astrophotography terrace and take the car out. And what was my best choice to capture the comet? It was the Dwarf II Telescope because it's so small, so easy to carry. And I went fast after the Dwarf II. I already charged it. Was already outside when the clouds went away. I was in town and I went fast, took the telescope and I went at the edge of the town, at the large parking lot near the town cemetery, the main one. It was a little bit creepy, but it was higher, I think over 400 meters altitude, and I was able to capture the comet. So I decided to go with live stacking, and I do want to show you in this video how I did capture it. You can see there on the screen. It's on pause now. And first I found it using an app like Stellarium or Skywalk, and also I found the coordinates. So you can see here we have a simulation. It's close to Andromeda in the Andromeda constellation, 12P Pons-Brooks, and yeah, here I played around a little bit. And I found also the coordinates. You'll be able to see them in a moment. So here they are, you see. So what I needed from here, it was the array coordinates and declination. Once I've done this, I also made the print screen and I was able to continue. Okay, I think I have, yeah, I had some luck. But yeah, you should be able to, I have some luck there. Yeah, it's luck. Okay, so after this I've connected to the Dwarf II Smart Telescope. I turned the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, and just one night before, tonight I already also updated to the new firmware that was available from like just a couple of hours before I went with the telescope. Maybe 6 or 8 hours. They just launched a new firmware update that gives also better tracking, especially for lunar and solar, and better contrast for astronomical objects, and a few more features that will be very good for the solar eclipse. But now let's focus on the Comet 12P. So I found the coordinates, I connected, and then you'll see I went in photo mode, and I had here the town. So first thing is to get a good focus, a far away focus. So I focused on the buildings. So I tried first the autofocus. Here I think in this new update the autofocus on some kind of situations like this, far away targets at night like the town, it seems not to work as good as before. So I went after that and also use manual focus. Okay, so I got a good focus. Then I went and also made the focus better on Orion Nebula. It's best to select a bright star, but I just decided to go on Orion. So let's see. Here, again, I've tried autofocus on Orion, didn't work so good. So I went with, yeah, there is also infinity focus that worked before without the auto, and I will suggest Dwarf II to go back because it was better before. If auto fails, we won't be able to use the infinity focus. So in the end I use manual focus, and here was, let me show you the results on the Orion. Yes, I got the star something like this on Orion Nebula. After this, I went at the star catalog, feature, star target, and I selected manual. Okay, so here I needed to go back and memorize here the declination and array coordinates. And when I started, I think it was, let's see how many degrees it should show. 15 degrees. So because it's very low here, when it started in the evening, it was at 24 degrees, but it was too early. So maybe I could have started at 20 degrees or 22 now maximum. But yeah, until I went home, yeah, probably I could have started like half an hour earlier if I would have arrived in time there, maximum half an hour. So yeah, it was already at 15 degrees, so probably I could have started at 20 degrees now. It's already too low, so you need to go at a high place to be able to capture it, at least from my location. Now let's move forward a little bit. Okay, so I have some error here. Wait a second. Close window and we'll restart it. Okay. And let's see when we first started the... Okay. So go to processing. Let's go a little bit after Orion. We found the coordinates. Okay, so we are back. Here I've entered the coordinates in the right ascension and declination. And after this, I press confirm, and the Dwarf II moved and found the comet. So from this, I had to decide if I will go with the air cut or air pass. And I've tested both, and I decided to go with the air cut to have the sharpest results. Okay. And here we have it. Here we have the comet. So I was here tracking the comet, and soon we'll begin the live stack. Here I waited to for the satellite to go away, and now let's see the settings. There are like satellites going by, like I don't know, many satellites near the comet at the beginning. I thought that maybe was, I don't know, programmed or something to mess my live stack, because with the Dwarf II, the live stack, it will not reject at the moment the satellite trails. Okay, so after I decided to go a little bit lower with the Comet, so yet we don't have yet seems the joystick in the astro mode, so I just manually lower, turned a little bit the optical tube of the Dwarf II, just enough until I got more closer to the center, the comet. Then I selected gain 80. Yeah, first test I think I went 60. But soon I stopped it because I went with air pass. So I think now we are air pass. So let's see the first stack. Okay, we'll go and place also some music. Okay. And here we have it. Look, 2 seconds, 2 exposures, and we have a stack of 1. So this is a single exposure of 15 minutes. So here I think I had the higher pass option. Okay, let's wait. And we have here a stack of 2. Okay, so I've stopped it to go higher cut. Now we'll change the settings to higher cut. No, I actually modified the position more. I was not happy. So this was the position that I went with. Okay, and then let's see, I started again. And here is a stack of 2. Then I decided to go with higher cut. That was higher pass. Now I went 1 second by mistake. So always check if you have 15 seconds. You should check because you can easily forget. It will reset to 1 second if you decide to change and restart the plan. And now yes, now we have 15 seconds and this is the first test with higher pass. So we have more light here. However, the focus is not so good. The stars look a little bit bloated and also we don't have the same good focus on the comet. So because of this, I decided to go after with the higher cut option and having the higher cut filter, the internal filter on the Dwarf II. Hi everyone, how are you doing? How are you doing tonight? So see, higher pass. I stopped it and now I need to go back 15 seconds and select higher cut. Here I had an error and I had to go back. Okay, 15 seconds, gain 80, higher cut. Okay, and now we begin. So because clouds can, it was not fully clear, not very clear when I started. I could add also clouds, it will go also lower, and I wanted to keep also the live stack. So I decided to go with shorter plans, 10 to maximum 20 minutes as live stacks. So my main plan was to go and get about 4 10 minutes live stacks. So we are looking now at the first one and we can see it live stacking, and after it will capture more images, we'll be able to see it better with better quality. We will have better quality image and we'll be able to see also the tail better and more details. So let's wait a little bit and also listen to the music and see how the Dwarf II will perform when capturing live a comet like the 12P. So we are doing live stacking. That is really nice because live stacking in software, in dedicated software, can be a little bit more tricky, more complicated. It will take more time, and having this feature is very nice to be able to just go use the live stacking feature and see a comet like this one, right? This is really nice. Okay. Stopped a little bit the music. How are you doing tonight, guys? Hi everyone and welcome to the channel. And I do want to mention that I did capture the comet from Border Sky 4.5. I was on the other part of the town, so I had some light pollution from the city, But yeah, I think around orbital 4.5. I couldn't see it with with my naked eyes. I tried with my phone a short live stack of 4 minutes, but yeah, I couldn't see it also, with the phone either. So, but with the Dwarf 2 was visible. I have to try binoculars. I haven't got binoculars to try, and yeah, binoculars, because with carrying a telescope, a heavier telescope, can be a little bit more difficult. And time consuming, and if you have clouds, you lose a lot of time, effort to get a mount there and the telescope and set up. But here with the Dwarf 2 was just perfect for me. So the first years of astrophotography I did took my telescope a lot on darker regions in the countryside. But now I got much lazier, like too many nights I spent outside, so I need to take it more easy, and a telescope like the Dwarf or the Seestar 50 is much easier to carry and to capture a comet like this one. Also, I decided to go with the Dwarf 2 because the Seestar 50 has much smaller field of view. So with the Seestar 50 we could get maybe, I don't know, only the comet and half of the tail maybe to look good in the frame. If we wanted to get all, I don't know, yeah, maybe we could have get a little bit more because it's on portrait mode, but it would have been at limit with the Seestar S50. I would be curious to try it though, to go another night if it's clear with the Seestar S50 and try it. But yeah, this is the results with the Dwarf 2. We have now live stacking 15 images of 15 seconds. That means around 4 minutes integration time. So in 4 minutes you can see this with the Dwarf 2 from like orbital 4 or 5 sky. And of course I didn't use any filters because filters will make the comet dimmer. Okay, so stack 17, we are getting close to 5 minutes. So what do you think, guys, about the results that I got here live stacking? We have almost 5 minutes on the Comet 12P. Okay, and let's leave the music on now. So here in Romania, in Transylvania region, it's getting the day longer, and I'm not sure if I'll be able to capture it again with these cloudy nights. So this might be my first time capturing this comet and the last time. So I'm really glad that I was able to go out and capture it. Really happy that I took the Dwarf 2, and it's a perfect telescope for this kind of situations. If you want to go and capture a comet, a solar transit, or a solar eclipse, very easy to set up and use. It got also really cold, about 0 degrees, like winter cold again, like I was almost freezing there outside. I spent like maybe 1 hour and a half outside and 30 minutes in the car. So yeah, these are the results. Soon I hope I will have time and show you a fast processing tutorial of this comet with the Dwarf 2 data. There are, I guess, 2 ways of doing it. One, to use all the files and stack them, or to use the live stacks. And for the thumbnail that you see in the title, I did use the live stacks to make a short stack and fast processing, so you'll be able to see it a little bit better than here in the live stack. So you can get better quality than the final results in the live stack by processing. But to be able to go and look, they are like 6 minutes now, 6 minutes and 30 seconds. To be able to see the comets so nice, it's really great. Really great. And now, oops, now the Dwarf II is charging, but charging harder. It was cold and discharged up to, I think, 7%. I downloaded the data. Also captured, I made a few more tests because we have a new firmware, and after doing a few stacks, I also tried to make a mosaic to capture also the trees that were lower. I captured it, I think, up to maybe 8 degrees or 7, close to the horizon, very close. I remember after half an hour, I think it was at 9 degrees. You will see, I have somewhere here recorded. So we have currently 31 images. Here I wanted to check the curves to see if are on default, and they were on default. And I wanted to check also the settings, to everything to be okay. And it's good that it was. Okay, so we have 33 images. Okay. Let me know if you think the music is maybe too loud or too low. I cannot hear it. I stopped, so now I stopped the audio here so we don't have echo. Okay guys, so hope you enjoy here the views. We'll take a short break, leave the recording more, and I'll be right back. We'll also answer here on the messages with the phone. Won't stay too much on this live stream because it's already close to 4 AM here in my time. But I wanted to show you just after I capture it. Now I'm like celebrating because I felt really good that I managed to capture this comet so low. So I wanted to share with you this live recordings, how I captured it live. So we finished the first one. Then, I don't know, I decided to go even lower, yeah, even lower with the second plan. And went back 15 seconds. Air cut again. No, air pass. After this I tested the air pass. I wanted a short one with air pass. Yeah. And after that I went back and decided to go with air cut. So we leave this also shortly, a few minutes, and I'll be right back. Hi guys, hello everyone. Hello Marcot, hello Xavier, hello Steven, hello Alien. We'll take a short break, but we'll answer on the phone, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and let's pause the music. So I had to delete some videos here. I ran out of space. I deleted them, and now we are back on the next stack. And here I had, so let's go back a little bit to see what happened. I deleted some videos, and here I started a new stack. But I had some cars coming in, so here at this place, at the edge of the town, where is this larger cemetery. It's a large parking lot, and many come there at night. So some maybe dating, others friends, I don't know. No lights, no lights there, but they are the car lights. So if they come with the car, they can mess up the live stacking. If it will go directly and hit with the light the telescope. So because of that, I had that nasty gradient. I stopped the pen and restarted. And you see, here we don't have that light here that we had on the other stack. Okay. Here I went and checked. Let's see. Altitude, you see, 9 degrees and 23. So I was already under 9 degrees here. So at this moment I'm under 10 degrees. Okay. So I believe you'll be able from this part of the world, like Europe, maybe this month, to still capture it with one. And if you are in the Canada, United States, and you'll be able to capture the eclipse. I've read that it will be visible during the eclipse, during totality. So you might be able to capture it also then. So that will be the exception. Okay, so let's see. I've also tested. So here I was with the phone. So I wanted here to see if I can capture it with the phone. I saw that bright star, look like a bright star. I don't think that is a comet. So I don't know. Could be, but it was like a very bright star. So that in the left is Jupiter. I know if that is the comet. I know it was higher a little bit than these trees. So I wanted to use the Google camera to see if I make a short stack with the phone, if it's visible. And look, there is the trees with some cars went and turned off the lights there. Then they went at the end. And here was the Dwarf II on top of my car. I really like this position because it's high. The trick is not to do too many vibrations if you sit on the car, too many movements. But look, I've just, it took me a few minutes to set up, like 5 minutes, and I was already on the Comet. So here was the first stack. I wasn't happy with the position, and I started another one. Then I got some phone calls. And look, this is the part of the cemetery. And somewhere here in this area when it says hold still, I think it should be the comet, somewhere in that area. And let's see at the end. Okay, so here it finished. Wait, I went too much. So yeah, I'm using Google camera lens. Here I tried to find the comet. After I zoomed in the photo, so we had also some trails. You see, I had also some trails. I couldn't see it. So this is with the phone, but with the Dwarf II, it was very visible. Still with the phone I couldn't identify it. I had some trails there. So I decided to go back, yeah. I went back on the Dwarf II. Okay. Reconnect it. And I've already got, in the time I was capturing with the phone 4 minutes, I've already got to 57 stacked on the next plan. So now we were at 9 degrees altitude. Okay. Let's see. I didn't got since the new messages on the phone. Sorry, guys. I tried a few days ago. Didn't get very good detail with the dwarf. Alien snow monkey. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, for me, I think I'm happy with this result. Of course, it's not a few $1,000 telescope. With that, you can get better. However, if it's a full setup, then it's heavier to go with it. So yeah, with more expensive setups, and if you go dark sky, you can get better. But for me, getting this was very okay. You can get also better results if you go on a darker location. Mark out. I have the S50, an icon with a star tracker, and soon the Dwarf II. Whenever they ship it, hope to catch a comet someday. Oh, so you already ordered it. Yeah, I don't know, the shipping could be faster, could be slower. I remember when I first got it, well, the first model was like, I got also another one, a newer version that is now available. That you'll get the new version that has an improved base and is more resistant. So the older version, I think I waited like 1 month or something to get it. But I got it with collaboration to make a review. So probably because of that, it was faster. When it rotates, we can see the screen, only the corner. We can see the screen, only the corner. I don't understand this, only the corner. What rotates? Yeah, here I was trying to capture a mosaic here, but I don't understand this with the corner of the screen. Sorry. Sorry, Markalot, I don't understand this question with the when it rotates the dwarf. You said you don't have the dwarf. This is S50, or I don't know what you see, only the corner. Hello, Junior, colque attention. The top left of the screen, we can, oh, I see. Sorry, no, I understand it. So on my screen, you cannot see all the image. This weird on OBS, it shows me everything, but I don't know why here it doesn't. So let's see, video capturing device. This should be okay. Video player. Okay, I think I got it now. So it was a little bit. I made a mistake. I was in a hurry, and when I put the video on the video recording here with the dwarf, it was a little bit higher. So I hope now you'll be able to see it. Here it shows me that's okay. Yeah, when I checked on the phone, I noticed also some, like I was zoomed in. Thank you, Mark, a lot for this. I didn't understand exactly what you're meaning at the beginning. Okay. Yeah, it was very weird. I couldn't notice here when checking on my OBS. I did notice something on the phone that was like zoomed in, but I thought maybe it's because it was like this on portrait mode, and I thought, oh, maybe that's why I cannot see all the image. Okay. Yeah, also, yeah, it's good to monitor, but sometimes after nights like this, when capturing the comet and it's 4 a.m. in the morning, it's harder to pay attention to every detail. Oh, Wing Leo, hello. Oh, the angle or something, man. I'm trying to watch the game here. Okay, so you cannot see on the screen. Here it shows me that it's everything okay now. Good afternoon, Robocop. Well, it was like this, zoomed in OBS, so I had to make the screen smaller. I think it's because of the resolution of the video. It works now. Oh, I'm glad. Yeah, it's 4:13 a.m. Like I'm very, very, very tired. Drink like 3 coffees, and now getting some water. And yeah, I've struggled here to make a mosaic. The Dwarf II still, and I will insist this on Dwarf Lab, I will send them some messages after testing this new firmware that is optimized basically for the solar eclipse mostly, and they still need to put an celestial tracking, like go-to tracking, or how they want to call it. I don't care how, but to put it as they have done with photo mode, video mode, and the other time-lapse mode. To put it, you have the options: solar tracking now, lunar tracking. They should make also like star tracking there. So it's simple. Star tracking, people will understand. Just go select star tracking, and this will give you the option also to stop the tracking. Use the joystick to move up and down, and here I had to move manually the Dwarf II optical tube in order to go lower. Or I changed, no, I know what I did. I changed to photo mode and went lower with the joystick, but then I lost the tracking. So I went after with 1 or 2 seconds exposures to be able not to have trails. So they still need to fix this to make this option. To be able to stop tracking, go with the joystick, and then start tracking again. So I was annoyed and I quit it after this. So let's see, it was already very low, like I think 5 degrees. And I decided after to go on Orion a little bit. I had some haze, I wasn't happy with the result. So I had some bad result like this. Then I went with a short test, a few minutes, on both this Galaxy M81 and M82. Here was okay. So what they said, that they improved also deep sky objects contrast on this update. It looks great on Lunar. I didn't get a chance to capture now the sun because it was cloudy, but on the moon it looks amazing. However, not sure exactly how the difference with 2 days ago when I captured the moon, but I have to check. But here I noticed the background is darker, however also the noise was more visible, so I need to report this at Dwarf Lab also, so they can improve it and they will give you hopefully better results in the next update. So what I think is sometimes a mistake to hurry up too fast with updates, and sometimes they need, so yeah, maybe they should have made it better, this one, but because of the eclipse they wanted to get everything done. So here with the deep sky objects, the live stacking, or the individual files will be the same, not processed, but here the live stacking, they apply some processing now on the live stacking. It looked good on the Comet, but I can see the noise better than before, so I need to report this also. Okay, so let's check also the moon. So after this I finished after 1 hour and something, about 1 hour, I finished with the Comet, or 1 hour and a half. Yeah, because I made some breaks, went a little bit on Orion, captured a little bit of town, so it took like 1 hour and a half. And here is the results on the moon. So I had to go manually, point to the moon, and then start the lunar tracking. So you cannot find it anymore from the options in the Astro mode. You need to manually find it and then start the tracking. Okay, and let's see if after I started the track, look how nice. Oh yeah, I'm still using one-time binning with 4K resolution, small pixels. Oh yeah, air cut. So here is air cut on the moon, so solar lunar air cut. On deep sky depends. You should check my video. I have a full tutorial with air cut and air pass. Like don't, like it's, I think it's called, you are using the Dwarf II filter wrong. So this is mostly about the Dwarf II filter, the UHC. So the thing is, on many cases I got better results with the air cut. The air pass, it does, the UHC filter does leave some also some air pass through, so it's different from other filters that already have air cut. So this is more permissive filter. So you'll find more details there, but let's say on star clusters use always air cut. On galaxies, I noticed air pass helps, so you can go 1 or 2 minutes for the stars, air cut, and then go air pass. On nebulas, on Orion, it looks much sharper with air cut, so I preferred air cut. So I guess it will depend on also on the targets, but on some the air pass do help. So this is when you use the UHC filter. If you're using other filter that already has air cut, you should just leave air pass on, because it will, the other filter will cut it. So don't need to have to also air cut in the Dwarf and in the external filter. But basically, if you're using the Dwarf 2 filter, you should check the video review, is very useful. Okay, so here was the conditions when I started. I can leave it a little bit later. So here I finished every test. Oh, I filmed also my house first when I focused. I filmed my house. It was somewhere here at a distance of about, I think, 4 kilometers, something like this. Okay, and after I took some long exposures. You saw the moon was very high, close to zenith clouds, and then I started. So I could leave it a little bit more. It looked better at the beginning, so here it looked the best at this stage on the first X, because after it went lower and we lost more quality. So this is a difficult Comet because it's very low. I was really surprised that I was able to capture it so good from near the cemetery. The location was higher, no obstacles, and yeah, I think I captured it up to 5 degrees if the Star Walk 2 app was correct. So I'll check also in Stellarium, but it showed me, you notice, and I still captured it another 20 minutes or so, and it was like 9 degrees. So I think I arrived close to 5 degrees or something. Okay. Well, the S50 is full HD, it doesn't have 4K. The advantage is it has larger pixels, so it will give better results on deep sky, better quality. But if you go on Lunar and Solar with the new stacking features, the live stacking that stacks directly raw feeds files, the Dwarf 2 is maybe even better. Like, you need to get similar results with the Seestar on the Lunar, at least on Lunar, I had to process it a lot. But now with the Dwarf 2, you notice you can get a very, very good image after they fix the white balance directly. And also the solar, it will be live stacking with fits, so you'll also get very good quality. So on my previous test on solar, I think they are now on video. So on video is still better, the Dwarf video moon solar, but on stacking, on the stacking part, when you get an image, now I enjoyed more the Dwarf 2 with the live stacking features. But I would say they are very similar. On deep sky, it has the edge. And also for traveling and other stuff. And also if you want to image something that you need a larger field of view, Dwarf 2 is better. This was the reason that I went with the Dwarf, not with the Seestar. The main reason that has a larger field of view for the Comet. So I really had to, probably had to struggle with the Seestar to frame it. Since if it's ported, I could have captured it also with the Seestar, but yeah, it was a little bit, I think it would be more difficult to frame. And also it was much easier to just get, I was in a hurry because I had limited time, it's very low, and I wasn't sure I would be able to capture it. So I just went and get a Dwarf 2. It took me a few minutes to pack it and went with the car. So this was the two reasons that I went with the Dwarf. $100 subs. Oh, well, this I made a few stacks of 40. I think I have like 150 subs in total, or something like that, that I can use. 150 to 200. But yeah, here is 26 subs. Yeah, 26. Well, this depends also when you image it. So if you go in a darker region, what border sky did you had? Alien snow. NGC2403, let me check this. I have problems remembering all the NGCs. Okay. Okay. Oh, I don't think I captured this one. This galaxy doesn't have a shortened designation. NGC2, no, I didn't capture this one. Yeah, it looks similar with Messier 33. 8 million light years, huh? Not so close. So this one I didn't capture it. I don't think so. Oh, it has a lot of nebulosity with hydrogen alpha. Yeah, really nice. Okay, so with the S50, field rotation, but the sub quality is pretty good. 4 more hours. Yeah, a lot of subs you need with the S50. With the field rotation, I heard recently, so at least I saw a video when Quiv the Lazy Geek placed it in equatorial mode, but I haven't tested. ZWO recommended not to do it because when I asked, he said it doesn't support it, and there is a risk to damage the gears because they are not meant for to be used in equatorial mode. And Yeah, it's a risk if you do it, and I'm not sure if it's worth it, all the trouble, because you'll still have field rotation. I think all this, oh, you put it in equatorial mode, no field rotation. No, you still have field rotation because there are very small chances to be able to get a perfect alignment, especially with the Seestar 50. You can get close if you'll use a polar alignment scope, but how many people will buy that to align the Seestar and the Dwarf II very close to perfect alignment to Polaris? So I've done it using the phone, also with the I've done it with the Dwarf II using the phone, and also daytime alignment, and it made the field rotation smaller, but it was still there. So to be able to not have it at all, and you still have drift, even if you'll have less field rotation, you still have drift. Okay. But there were, okay, Alien, Mortal 4, or Autos Mortal 3, were some street lights where I shot. So street lights, yeah, can make it from, let's say, your Mortal 3, maybe 4, or your 4, maybe 5 or 6, the street lights. So that can be very nasty. Okay, so this is another stack here. Let's see how many we went here. Okay. Yeah, so avoid, if you can avoid the street lights. The problem is with the Comets, if you use filters, the Comet will be much dimmer, and also the tail. So this is why I avoid using filters. But yeah, I don't have big problems here where I live with Mortal 4, 4.5, something like this. Also with galaxies, I can image every galaxy without filter. Sometimes I use an optolong filter, the L quad filter. That's the best filter that I found it for light pollution in 2023 or 2024, even now I think. It will keep most of the signal, like maybe 95%, but cut a lot of light pollution, and also is good for galaxies, for everything. But yeah, for dark nebula, you can get a little bit better without the filter. On galaxies it's very good with and without the filter, but if you're in light pollution zone, you'll probably get better with the filter on galaxies, and on nebula definitely better with the filter, especially on emission nebula. On reflection nebula, you'll get a little bit better without, but small differences. Like it will not be a big difference because it retains most of the signal. So I made a live stream with that filter. I still need to make a full review, but the Optolong L Quad I think is the best one, the best light pollution filter that I've ever saw. Well, I don't really trust so much what other people, other guys say. If he's not from ZWO, when I asked personally, I got this answer that is not advised to use it, but I will get more information, and I don't think it's for that. You know, it's made to be used normally, and it can track up to 30 seconds. It has some field rotation, but you get complicated with the place trying to polar align. You lose a lot of time, and it's still risky because yeah, it's not made for the equatorial mode. It's not made, and if something happens, and I don't know, it will damage, you'll probably lose the warranty because they say, yeah, we don't support this, we don't advise to do it, and if something happens, yeah, okay, but Quiff, yeah, said, yeah, we'll test it, yeah, it works, but basically I didn't see any results, you know, how good, no field rotation, I didn't see any results, just place it there, and I don't know. Personally, I think I would not advise if I'm not sure, yeah, this is okay, will not cause problems. So I do not want to recommend something that can cause problems later, and people, yeah, say, yeah, I made a lot of use with this. I made, oh, you can use it in equatorial mode, but then, yeah, some people might have their units damaged. Okay. Is actually tracking during a shot, just moving between shots. What do you mean, the Dwarf II? If it tracks, if it's I don't know, tracks or guides. So I'm not sure that the Dwarf II might be also guiding now with the other camera. A lens that could rotate, then the tracking software could eliminate the rotation. I think they need to make the chip rotate, and that would be, I think, very expensive to make. So the lens being circular cannot, if you rotate or not, it's still the same. But if you rotate the camera chip, then yeah, might be that also, I'm not sure, I haven't studied, but I think that could be a possibility with the camera chip, but I think that would be hard to do, to make it, and maybe expensive. And then the price will go too high. So yeah, the problem with the Seestar, the one of the main problems, disadvantages, I think, is the field of view. So with the Dwarf II, we still have, of course, field rotation. It's smaller with the Seestar, but having that narrow field of view, it makes it more problematic. But on the Dwarf II, having larger field of view, even if you have that field rotation, you'll be able to stack it, crop it, and so on. So that's why with the Dwarf 2 I don't really care about the field rotation too much. Maybe on some white targets like Andromeda, then yeah, you might lose some of the image. Well, the lens, even if it moves, is the same. The sensor, I think, maybe need to move, maybe to correct. I don't know. Yeah, 436 here. 436. But I'm not sure how it could correct, since the rotation, the field rotation is because of the alignment to Polaris, only if it calculates how much field rotation it is. I think that is complicated. Yeah, I could ask some other friends that are more in this technical, more informed in this technical part. Yeah, yeah, I have some Coca-Cola here, but I don't drink much because not very healthy. Wanted to drink something else now to celebrate the comet, but then if I drink, I get sleepy. Let's say if I drink some alcohol, I get sleepy, and it's worse. I get sleepy at this hour, especially, and I can do a longer live stream. So yeah, water. I think water is better, and I have some coffee. By the way, we are still having problems with the don't switch. I think is here I was zooming in a lot, but can you see okay the screen? Let me go a little bit from here, from this zooming in. Is okay now? Yeah. No, what happened? So here I zoomed in the recording a lot, so I was curious to see details. So I said, oh, let's see the stars. Oh, let's see the nucleus of the comet. Let's see the tail. Oh, it's noisy. Oh, no. So I checked a lot. I made some screenshots. So, yeah. How I decided to go. One, I did wanted to capture it, but I knew that I couldn't do it from the house, from my location. Was talking with a friend that he already captured it with his telescope, and he said, "Oh, I went and captured it." Yeah, with a better, more expensive setup. And I said, "Okay, I cannot do it from home. I want to go and maybe with the Dwarf II, but it's cloudy." And after talking with him, I don't know, I walked a little, I was in the park, and after half an hour the clouds started to go away. Already was evening, it was close to 8 p.m., like 20 to 8 or something. So I went fast home, I took the Dwarf, and about 8 and 5 minutes I arrived at the cemetery. The astro location to capture the comet. So altitude, I think I have to check what is altitude there, but I think it's maybe around 450 meters or more. So it's higher a little bit, and also no obstacles. And I said, oh, let's start. Was very cold, and seems now, because I noticed, I don't know, with my older unit, when the battery discharged from the cold, and now I also stopped the charging to download the data, seems it charges slower. So I'll probably just stop it now and charge it in the morning. So yeah, it was still cloudy when I started, so only maybe 30% of the sky was without clouds, and I was lucky in that region. There were not many clouds. I was able to calibrate the Dwarf. Got some errors at the beginning. Yeah, it's still making the nasty zooms in the OBS. Okay, it's stopped, and it was very cloudy. Then the clouds started to go, and I said, oh, finally I got a break, like a couple of weeks of cloudy nights. I couldn't do anything, and now I went on risk. Should I go? Should I finish editing another tutorial? And I said, yeah, I will go and capture it and make a time lapse tonight. But it took me, I don't know, 1 hour and 30 minutes to finish the thumbnail, because I wanted to get better the comet in the thumbnail. So now it's close to 5 a.m. Yeah, because if you don't have a good thumbnail, yeah, people will not click. You spend the time, the effort on doing the live stream, and people won't see what you want to share, you know. And yeah, I might be the only time that I'm capturing this comet, since I cannot do it from home. Very cloudy this period. Like it rained yesterday, the other day, like a lot of rain and clouds. So I got a nice break. Also, the full moon will be close, so with the full moon, the quality will be bad, without filters. And with filters, you lose again quality on the comet, so you won't be able to get it so good as now. So yeah, it was a nice night. You see, I took some screenshots. I got very results on the moon with the Dwarf II. So This is the results on the moon, somewhere here, you see. This is a live stacked, only of 5 images. So I wanted to capture after also the moon. So you probably can see here, I have some lags, I'm not sure if you are there. Here was the moon. When I captured the comet, it was still very high. I'm not sure if it's, maybe I need to refresh. Yeah, it's there. So I was really pleased with this result. Very sharp. So here we have like a stack of 1 minute and 15 seconds. So I could say like taking even 2 images stacked, 30 seconds with a single image with the Seestar, I do like here more the details and the contrast here. The Seestar is also very good, but yeah, on single exposures cannot beat now the Dwarf because it stacks. On video, because larger pixels, on video has better quality. So let's say if you want to image film clouds on passing in front of the moon, you'll get better with the Seestar. But now if you want to stack the moon, I really love the results with the Dwarf II. So yeah, this was the Comet. I got some, the best results were here at the beginning. You see how it will go from a few images and you get about 30 or so, you got much better result. And here I had 58, around 58, but the problem was the quality. Because it was low affected the quality. So here about 30 looked very good. So I'm glad you enjoyed the video, guys. It's about close to 5, so I'll close the live stream. This was my adventure with the Dwarf II capturing the Comet 12P. I wish you all clear sky and enjoy your astrophotography with the Dwarf, the Seestar, or other equipment that you are using. Also, we'll share this data that I got with the Dwarf II on my channel membership sharing folders. If you want to have access and download my astrophotography data and support also the channel, you can join, and I'll make this data available from the Nebula plan. And not only with the Dwarf II, I have also with more expensive cameras like $2,000 and higher that is shared on the sharing folders. So wish you all clear sky, have a good night, and clear sky if you do want to capture the Comet 12P. Good night everyone, and I'll see you soon. Also, I'm planning to make some tutorials for the solar eclipse with the Dwarf II, maybe also with the Seestar, but definitely with the Dwarf II I do want to make a short tutorial. So I'll see you soon, and clear sky. Yeah, you're welcome. Welcome Alien, welcome Steven, and thanks everyone for watching. And yeah, clear sky and happy comet hunting. Good night, everyone.